a lot of people say, when I was your age, I was married. I had times have changed. I can't be getting married right now.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter
Is that
that's just what the point is.
is what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, Fambily. If it sounds like we're rushing, my mother said we're going to clean this room.
If we don't know
Clean the living room, we don't get out, dog. You see the things that are happening to us because we don't have a studio chance. Like, yo,
there's a lot going on in life.
in order for us to get the studio, Kiki will tell you what you need to do.
You need to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And when you watch this video, make sure that you watch it all the way to the end,
All the way.
so that we can get money to buy a studio, so we don't have to do rush video. But let's get into today's video. Roxy, what are we doing today?
Growing up in an African household. Whoa! So, growing up in an African household, I think we can only speak from the perspective of being girls.
Yes, because we are girls
Yes.
who grew up in
an African household. So, what do you think are the expectations basically for girls? Like from the get-go though.
What we are trained to do from a young age is how to be a woman.
Yeah. My mom's gonna come on here and say I'm lying real quick. Cause she's gonna say to be honest, I'm gonna be quite honest now. I think this is going to be an interesting conversation to have because me, from my personal experience, I was never raised in a household where we were put in a box. I was not put in a box.
I think when we went to my family, like, you know, when you go home, that's where these things come in. But at home it was they still like you have to wake up. I don't know what this thing, I don't know how many of y'all have experienced. Even if you are not going anywhere, you still have to wake up early. For what? Wash dishes. If the dishes are washed, do washing. Find something to do, but do something. You have to wake up early and do something, because if you are sleeping in, no, that is not the character of a honey, of a girl.
Yeah, or else you're the L word. Lazy.
Yeah, you are lazy because you didn't wake up 8 o'clock. You woke up at 9.
Bruh, 8 o'clock is late. You know you're at 5.
Literally, what are you doing sleeping? Who needs sleep? Who needs sleep? You need to be working, you need to be doing something, because who's gonna want to marry you?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've experienced this, the way you do chores, and I think that's still something that gets to me today.
Yeah.
You can do something, no, that's not the right way of doing it. You washing dishes, someone will come to you, that's not how you do the dishes.
Yeah.
That's not how you do washing. How do you, the way I hang up washing, Roxy, it's gonna get dry regardless. Whether I hang it my way or your way, the washing is getting dry. Even if I lay it on the grass, which I'm not gonna do, but even if I did that,
it's outside. It's outside, there's sun outside.
That's the point of just being dry. There are people who don't even do washing. Be happy I'm doing the washing.
Yo, my sister and I in like family situations are always labeled as the lazy spoiled ones.
That's me.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's me.
I'm kind of spoiled. But because of that and just that generational difference between ourselves and our parents or whatever, like just because you have certain privileges, that makes you lazy.
But does it really make you lazy?
I don't think it does personally. Like, okay, from personal experience, I don't know how to iron. Like, I don't like ironing. I don't know. I still call my mom, bro. My mom be like, dude, like, how do you iron this one? So I'm just saying, like, you know, from a typical, you know, perspective of like, usually like, oh, you know, on TikTok, on YouTube, like what you hear. I mean, it's true to some extent for our mothers and maybe 35-year-olds at this point. But for me, personally speaking, we were not.
I think, as Rox was saying, the generational differences, whatever, more so back then.
Yeah.
It's like people were prepping you to be a wife.
Yeah.
Because that's what you needed to do, because our family needs this, our family needs that, so you need to get married so that we have that. Or just, you need to go get married. You need to get out of the house. But for us, I'm working for me.
Yeah.
I don't need to be somebody's wife. And I think slowly we are getting out of that. Like our younger sisters are not being, Tila's not forced to wash dishes. She's not forced to wake up early. And if you get judged on the way you make then pap.
Yeah. Tea. Forget pap. Tea. What? Tea.
A cup of tea. The way you dress, guys. I don't know, when you were younger. There was a certain expectation of how you should dress and I don't know if this is for everybody, but I know for coloreds, for blacks, I grew up both. When it comes to funerals, I don't know, with my father's funeral I wore pants and I got heavily judged for wearing pants. And people like, I don't know if it's the culture universally, but they just like, you cannot wear pants. As a hand, you need to wear a skirt with the stockings and you cannot wear pants. Is it a universal thing?
I think it's an African house thing. What I have seen a trend of is that guys don't get criticized as much as, you know,
they
girls
don't
in African homes.
They
and
don't.
Now I'm moving to more of a sensitive topic like weight.
You're gaining weight, you sit and you eat, you lazy, are you pregnant, what's going on? Those are
you're
things
losing weight.
Losing weight. Who wants to be with a skinny girl? What? You need to eat more pap. Why are you not eating pap? Get meat on your bones.
Where the hips? Where's the kid gonna sit?
Hi guys, these are things that you heard as a young girl, not as in your 20s when you were.
Yeah, and I think as a result of that, I genuinely feel because of result of that and just the masculine mentality around just women being raised in an African like household is we are being sexualized from a really young age.
Yes.
Like not just by society but in our homes as well. Like we genuinely being sexualized.
And it creates a culture, I think, body dysmorphia and all of these other things that people don't really, obviously in a lot of households it's not something that's spoken about and whatever, and you just have an issue with your body and you don't know where it comes from, whatever, and then you realize, whoa, hold on, actually because of the things that were, because this is what culturally is expected of a female body or what, then just grow up with poor body image.
The other problem is like the hush around the topic of sex. Why? Why?
It's not like if you don't talk about it, it's not gonna happen.
Someone please decode this for me. We're expected to go through out university and get our degree and then start dating. Approximately people finish their degrees at the age of maybe 22. Like I'd say 22. That's you after high school, maybe doing a 4-year degree, and then let's assume that the following year you're going to get a job. That's 23, right?
Yes.
So let's say at the age of 23 or 22 you are expected to have a baby, but they want you to start dating after getting a job. Family settings, I think they're just some things that we should get rid of. Let's stop talking about each other's weight. Let's stop talking about each other's money. Let's stop talking about each other's partners. Let's stop talking about just hello, how have you been? What kind of information would you like to volunteer in this family gathering? And also why, I mean, in the say this is a black household and this is how they raise their child, why does this black household have the right to make comments about the other or the next black household? Honestly speaking, you will regret allowing your family to run your life. You will. That's, I promise. I promise. Because if you make mistakes on your own terms, you made that mistake on your own terms. So, just saying. I'm not saying don't listen to your parents, eh? Fambily! We will check you in the next video. It was nice seeing you guys. Unjani na lady. I like the new car. I like the new nails. I like the new everything. You look so cute. Unjani Jabulani. Thank you for checking us out today. I like the fresh cut, my dude.